Well, the latest, I suppose, is that we're just waiting, frankly, Patrick. That is the latest, because we're not really expecting to hear an awful lot more from Liz Truss today. She made that speech a little earlier, didn't she, when she had won that election victory, and she said we're going to deliver a great victory for the Conservatives at the next general election in 2024, and that she was going to deliver for the British public when it comes to some of the really tough problems facing this country in the weeks and months to come, whether that is around energy prices, much speculation that could involve a price freeze on the cap that is currently in place, whether it's trying to tackle that migration crisis in the English Channel that animates money of our viewers, whether it is trying to steer the British economy to growth at a time in which it may well be facing a recession, or trying to sort out the National Health Service. But we're going to get those details, aren't we? Probably in the days and weeks to come. As I say, it is not going to be easy at all. But the big thing is she has to get in here, first of all, into number 10 Downing Street. That is going to happen tomorrow. We've got a little bit more detail, Patrick, on the choreography for tomorrow. Of course, Boris Johnson is still Prime Minister. He's been on the phone today, the President Zelensky. This is his last full day as Prime Minister. He is going to get up essentially at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning, and he's going to stand on the streets of Downing Street at 7:30 a.m, hopefully avoiding the rain, where he will make his last speech to the nation as Prime Minister. He's then going to get on a plane, go up to Scotland, to Balmoral, to see the Queen, in which he will, of course, tender his resignation. Liz Truss will be waiting in the wings to go and see Her Majesty, to say that she can form a government. She will then come back and formally announce her cabinet, though we think some of those conversations around who is going to be in those top cabinet jobs, Kwasi Kwarteng as Chancellor, Suella Braverman as Home Secretary, James Cleverly as Foreign Secretary, are already being had on the telephone this afternoon. You have to remember that Liz Truss has been preparing, frankly, to get into number 10 for the last couple of weeks, Patrick, talking to senior civil servants, senior officials in government departments, so that she can be quick off the block. All I would suggest, though, is that this week, certainly in the next couple of weeks, could well shape her entire premiership. Why do I say that? Because she's not really going to have a honeymoon period, and there's an awful lot of expectation that after a really long Conservative leadership race, this government really needs to get going, and get going pretty quickly.